All right, welcome back, fellow Tarnished, to the Elden Ring playthrough of, well, it's a pure mage. Character's name is Justin Graymere, and I'm JB. Yeah. And let's take a look at the stats to begin with. Per user request, there's the stats unincreased by any rune, specifically Godric's. And all we're going to do is increase mind up to level 150, and that'll be, so it'll be 40 and 40, everything's 10, but then intelligence is 99. Okay, looking at the equipment. Canregal Scepter, Meteorite Staff. That's really all that's important. Lusat's Glintstone Crown increases Star Shower, which I like to use a lot. And for these I have, well, then the rest of the armor is just stuff that I can medium roll with. The best I can do medium roll. And then I have the Graven School Masses to increase sorcery. That increases attack, lowers damage, obviously. And then this helps combat the focus point cost of Lusat's Helm. But it reduces my maximum hit points, which 1200's really fine. So anyway, we're up here doing our last little part before Farum Azula, and so I'm just going to basically avoid all the conflict I can, probably kill some hands here until I get to the church. And at the church I will I'll show you how I fight Okina, the invader. I can see where some people might refer to it as cheesing him, but it's just my strategy. And you know, oh, that was not the spell I wanted. Should be able to one-shot it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So we'll just kill a couple hands here. And, hey, what's this say up here? Didn't expect fingers. That's funny. I expected them. I'm wondering, did I miss one up here? No, don't think so. Alright, so we will go ahead and run by. Oh, that. How did that thing miss me? See, this is one of the things. I'm a pretty good player. You know, pretty good. I understand strategy. And we're just going to stay out of that noise. Actually, we'll run by it here in a second. But I understand strategy. I do okay tactically, but not as well as many players. So here's the church where we're going to get invaded. I'm just going to take a swig here. Just to this. Try to get through with avoiding this combat. Those guys will ruin your day. Both of them will. Let them take out their aggression on each other. Okay, so in this church, a king's going to come up, and what I do is just get up on here. And he's gonna fart around down there, not really doing anything. And so you can use whatever ranged. He'll come over to the left here pretty soon. Once he quits circling there. And so this might end up being a little boring. But this is how I generally fight Okina. I'm going to try to drink here in a second. And that's the end of Okina. I'll get the nice sword for it. So that's how I fight him. People may call it cheese, whatever you want. So, one of the things in the military is that you're taught is don't. Oh, I think there's a treasure up here. Don't work to make things a fair fight, right? So there's people. One of them, like one of the, I don't know if he's a scriber. I hope he is. If not, oh well. But he had mentioned, you know, when I fought the dragon, I was an annoying ass mage that was didn't want to face the enemy like with my sword or whatever, and so I just joked around with him a little bit. I guess this is the way I had to go. And you know, I said I'm not an ass mage, I'm more of a boob mage. You know, just being silly. But anyway, I made questions about what this guy was doing. I guess looking at the big forge, Trolls Roar. We won't use that. Anyway, that's where we're going to end up going. And I'm going to avoid a bunch of this nonsense over here. Nothing I need now. So my next thing is going to face the fire giant right over there. And that's what I'm working on. I got to use the thing to get back down. So even though I was joking with him, you know, just being light about it, I did tell him, like, here's the thing. If you're playing as a mage, it doesn't behoove you to go put your dagger in your teeth and go running up to the dragon and start beating it with your dagger or whatever, you know, screaming some sort of battle chant. You know, there's no point to it. And the thing is this would, I mean, what would he say about, you know, an archer? Like, well, you just sat there and shot the, I could go through here. I want to use the other, I want to light this grace here. Is that too far to drop? I feel like it might be. I'm gonna find out. Drop down a little bit first. My point to him was the point of sorcery is ranged weaponry. And so, I mean, that's one of the things they taught us in the military. If you're facing a combatant and he has a knife, don't throw your rifle down and face him with just a knife to make it fair. That's not remotely realistic. So anyway, I don't know how I got on. Oh, I know how, because of the way I fight Okina now. Oh, I meant to show you. There's also a rock beside the church where you can actually hide, and Okina will yeet himself off the cliff. Never particularly used that method. Now, is that cheesing? Yeah, probably, but who cares if it works for you? No, I could complain about, say, well, you know, you should fight him with your loincloth on and a dagger, you know. And I'll tell you, that is how you realize you're in trouble in PvP on Dark Souls types games. When you have a guy there that shows up let's summon Alexander here. And he's wearing a loincloth only. And maybe just his fist, like, okay, well, where'd he go? There he is. You know, you're like, well, I'm in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna go ride or die with my dudes. Why can't I summon them yet? Already summoned them? What's the deal? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I do have to say that a subscriber Biswatcher was talking to me about miss me. He was talking to me about taking on Millennia, and he had just done it. And okay, you're scary. Stop it. Wow. My dudes may not be up for this. So far, it's still intact. Uh-oh. Get back here, you sissy. No. No. Let's see here. I need to be frostbitten again. I'm gonna try this. That was not bad. There we go. All right. So anyway, Abyss Watcher was talking about a Millennia, and I was getting ready to fight him and all this stuff. Said, yeah. And I'll respond to his comment. I haven't gotten on my computer yet to comment. But he's like, yeah, it's pretty easy with mages. And he's right, it is easier with mages because you can maintain your distance as long as you have the DPS. He's like, I was able to do it my second time. So when you look at my playthrough, I did it in 6. And so, hats off to Abyss Watcher. You know, but he may well be a better tactical player than me. Now, in my defense, I was experimenting with different exposure, different ashes and stuff. By the way, that is how the South Pole of Jupiter looks. I'll look at a picture. It's pretty interesting. Or it is to me. Well, he has hurt many of my people. I just shot him point blank range. Right up Main Street. No, it was in his face. He's keeping aggro nicely. try this. This spell is just so slow. That fire should soothe you, Alexander. I need more aggro. Alexander, help me. I'm in trouble. You know what? I think I had done that hitless until then. Here comes this bullshit attack. Alright, goodbye, giant. So, anyway, all I have to say to Biswatcher is in Neener Neener, I did I did the fire giant in my first try. I'm just teasing. Actually, that's one of the better times I've done that. I don't think I got hit until he did his little BS attack on me. So that actually went pretty well. And Abyss Watcher, don't unsubscribe. I was just kidding around. You did really well at Millennia taking on your second. And also you hit on a great point that it's the DPS. You know, that's what it boils down to as a mage. That's why you have to use things like Star Shower and Loretta's Mastery and things like that. You could probably use night sorceries, something like that, or visible sorceries, I suppose. Whoa, about fell. So anyway, that's all about DPS. And honestly, for me, I don't know why, but the fire giant has never been exceedingly difficult for me. I mean, I've died him a few times. I mean, that's for sure. Look at this. That's just the artistry of this game. That's amazing. My big blue head. So, I would be curious to know with your playthrough, because I think you're on New Game Plus on your playthrough of this Watcher, if you were able to handle the fire giant one go. I would not be surprised if you did. I think you're probably a very good player. Or, well, you are, since you only took you 2 tries to get Millennia. Alright, let's see here. I will probably end it here. Actually, did I touch this already? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back to the, I found the map. Woot. So, I'm gonna go back to the, round table hold, get things situated, which all I have to do is look at what the fire giant could give me.
It may be thousands upon.
Okay, I don't care. I'll bring you back some Noxema, lady. Let's see here. I'm going to take Burno Flame. Now, here's something I'm thinking of doing. You guys can weigh in on this if you'd like. I'm thinking of just going to New Game Plus and maybe respecking the character. This is already maxed out. Just respecting the character, be a pure faith build on my second playthrough. I don't know. I'd rather go through from the Unga Bunga Club, you know, with nothing up into being a master, I don't know, cleric or pyromancer, whatever you call it. Let's get leveled up here. All right, now we're cooking. All right, so I'm going to end it here. Please click on like and subscribe. And I appreciate that. That helps the channel. And we will pick it up next time going to Farum of Zula that's now crumbling. All right, thank you for watching.